evening, my little angel. Don't you know the happiness Totto-chan experienced in the morning of meeting the headmaster was not just childhood happiness. The principal's way of listening and Totto-chan's passionate storytelling manifest the teachers and Totto-chan's intense focus and full attention on the others present and what they are doing. And that one of the most beautiful expressions of love. And no matter our age, we will be delighted to receive and live in such love. What an excellent start for Totto-chan at her dream school, don't you think? Let us continue the journey at the new school with Totto-chan. Today will be 2 chapters, Lunchtime and Tottochan starts school. The headmaster took Totto-chan to see where the children had lunch. We don't have lunch in the train, he explained, but in the assembly hall. The assembly hall was at the top of the stone steps Totto-chan had taken earlier. When they arrived, they found the children noisily moving desks and chairs about, arranging them in a circle. As they stood in one corner and watched, Totto-chan turned to the headmaster jacket and asked, "Where are the rest of the children?" "This is all there," he replied. "All there?" Totto-chan couldn't believe it. There were as many children as this in just one grade at the other school. "You mean there are only about 15 children in the whole school?" "That's all," said the headmaster. Everything about this school was different from the other one, thought Totto-chan. When everyone was seated, the headmaster asked the pupils if they had all brought something from the ocean and something from the hills. Yes, I do, they chorused, opening their various lunch boxes. "Let's see what you have got," said the headmaster, strolling about in a circle of desks and looking into each box while the children squealed with delight. How funny, thought Totto-chan. I wonder what he means by something from the ocean and something from the hills. This school was different. This was fun. She never thought lunch at school could be as much fun as this. The thought that tomorrow she could be sitting at one of those desks, showing the headmaster her lunch with something from the ocean and something from the hills, made Totto-chan so happy she wanted to jump for joy. As he inspected the lunch boxes, the headmaster's shoulders were bathed in a soft noontime light. After the headmaster had said, "Now you're a pupil of this school," Totto-chan could hardly wait for the next day to dawn. She had never looked forward to a day so much. Mother usually had trouble getting Totto-chan out of bed in the morning, but that day she was up before anyone else, all dressed and waiting with her school bag snapped to her back. The most punctual member of the household, Rocky, the German servant, viewed Totto-chan's unusual behavior with suspicions. But after a good straight, he positioned himself close to her, expected something to happen. Mother had a lot to do. She busily made up a box lunch containing something from the ocean and something from the hills, while she gave Totto-chan her breakfast. Mother also put Totto-chan's train pass in a plastic case and hung it around Totto-chan's neck on a cord so she couldn't lose it. "Be a good girl," said Daddy, his hair all tousled. "Of course." Totto-chan put her shoes and opened the front door, then turned around, bowed politely, and said, "Goodbye, everybody." Tears welled up in Mother's eyes as she watched Totto-chan go out. It was hard to believe that this vivacious little girl, setting off so obediently and happily, had just been expelled from school. She prayed fervently that all would go well this time. But just a moment later, Mother was startled to see Totto-chan remove the train pass and hang it around Rocky's neck instead. "Oh dear," thought Mother. But she decided to say nothing but wait and see what happened. After Totto-chan put the cord with the pass around Rocky's neck, she squatted down and said to him, "You see, this pass doesn't fit you at all." The cord was much too long and the pass dragged on the ground. "Do you understand? This is my pass, not yours. You won't be able to get on a train. But I'll ask the headmaster and the man at the station too, and see if they'll let you come to school." Rocky listened attentively at first, ears pointed, but after giving a pass few legs, he yawned. Totto-chan kept going on. "The classroom train doesn't move, so I don't think you need a ticket to get on that one. But today, you just have to stay home and wait for me." Rocky always used to walk with Totto-chan as far as the gate of the other school and then come back home. Naturally, he was expecting to do the same today. Totto-chan took the cord with the pass off Rocky's neck and carefully hung it around her own. She called out once more to Mother and Daddy, "Bye-bye." Then she ran up without a backward glance, her bag flapping against her back. Rocky bounded along happily beside her. The way to the station was almost the same as to the old school. Totto-chan passed dogs and cats she knew, as well as children from her former class. Should she show them the past and impress them? Totto-chan wondered. But she didn't want to be late, so she decided not to that day and hurry on. When Totto-chan turned right at the station instead of left as usual, poor Rocky stopped and looked around anxiously. Totto-chan was already at the ticket gate, but she went back to Rocky, who stood looking mystified. "I'm not going to the other school anymore. I'm going to the new one now." Totto-chan put her face against Rocky's. His ears were smelly as usual, but to Totto-chan, it was a nice smell. "Bye-bye," she said, and showed the man her pass. She started climbing the station stairs. Rocky whimpered softly and watched until Totto-chan was out of sight. Well, so Totto-chan's dog, Rocky, also showed up today. Not sure what Totto-chan's first day of school will be like. Sleep well, my little angel. Let's wait until next time.